No sword in my hands, just a will that won't break. I've seen modest terror tremble, felt every quake. Sam carried Frodo when he couldn't go on. Now I carry that heart even when hope is gone. Then came Gandalf's staff, lit the sky. Even the darkest times still let light fly. From Isengard fall to Helm's Deep's last stand. I rise with the brave, not just sword in hand. Don't fight for crowns, I don't kneel to fate. I stand like Eo and I won't hesitate. Aragorn's cry, Theoden's charge in the fray. I'm the flame in the dusk of the break of day. I don't fight for crowns, I don't kneel to fate. I stand like Eo and I won't hesitate. Aragorn's cry, Theoden's charge in the fray. I'm the flame in the dusk, the break of day. Fellow of the rings, I give it all. From Moria's dark to Mountainfall. Fellow, beyond the pain, we fight till it's over, we rise again. From ashes we rise, we answer the call. We stand for the light, we are one for all. Born with the fire like smog in the air, but I learned from Boromir, beware despair. Power corrupts, the ring's heavy price. Gollum fell chasing it twice. I saw Denethor fall, blinded by fear, while Faramir stood, silent but clear. Galadriel's grace, but a fire inside. She passed on the test, while others just lied. I'm not just a fighter, I'm light through the shade. Like Legolas swift, and Gimli unafraid. From Rivendell's peace to the Black Gate's cry, I rise like the eagles, I will not die. Fellow, we give it all. From the Shire to Shadow, we heed the call. Fellow, beyond the flame, with hearts unbroken, we rise again. Through trolls and wraiths, we rise through the fall. We stand for the weak, we are one for all. Fellow, through fire and stone, from ends that march to thrones overthrown. Fellow, no fear remains, even Sauron's shadow breaks at our name. We carry the ring, we answer the call. We stand as the light, we are one for all. I am here with the fellow of the rings.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Wow, it is Saturday. How's everybody doing in the chat tonight? I know this is a little bit later than what we try to usually do, but as you guys are aware, you know, my parents have just arrived from the US, so it's been kind of a busy day, a tiring day, and a tired day. So, but here we go. Here we are, and we're ready for our session today. Look at that, Turgon, the first one. Mesmer. We got Simon in the house. We got Wyman, Casanova. How you doing, Casanova? It's late for you too, bro. We got Arsenal. All right, let's pop up the game. Oh, it closed. It's not delayed any longer. Where is my game screen? It's gone somewhere. Let's hide that, because usually it will show something that we don't want to be seen. So how's your guys' day so far? Pretty good? It was quite, I mean, it started kind of cold here where I live, but ended up being a lovely warm day. What's up, Mazin? What's going on, bro? Talk to me. Talk to me. It's all right. Just got off work. Oh man, Where are you from? Where you be based, my man? In the U.S. What part of the U.S.? West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, down south. Here we go. That should suffice. Oh, nice. Beautiful weather place. How's your day been, Wyman? How's the weather in Sao Paulo? Yeah, bro, I bet it's hot over there. You don't like the hot weather? Don't tell me you don't like the hot weather. No way, Jose. It's the humidity that kills me. Bro, I know how it is from Brazil, and we get that too. Extremely hot and very humid. What's up, SPC Moon? I spam love today. All right, shout out to Tergon, my boy. All right, guys, look. I think we've come here every day, and I honestly haven't been this fun about about getting merit for my team. DK says, "Hi, what's up, old Stuk?" I haven't been this excited to to get merit for my team ever. Like not this much though, at least. So I'm really excited. Let's see who's over here. Oh, this guy. This guy has caused me some issues. Not gonna lie. But let's bring in. Oh, let's bring in some forces here. Can we get him? Can we get him before the timer? Yeah, boy, we sure can. Let's go, baby. All right, Turgon. Let's hit these peeps up. Send reports. Let's show them how we crack. All right. So we've been doing this all day, on and off. Been a busy day, family wise, but still been hitting a lot of people. So I'll show you what I've done. Show you my strategy, and you might see me doing something different. I have just a few days to test this theory, which will be nice after we get to back end, because I actually want to change some of my gameplay. Here we go again. Good evening, everyone. By the way, Eduardo, Turgon. Let's see, where is everybody? Let me just look at my notes. I need to invite Eduardo here. He wants to, let me see, how do I invite? Invite to server. Oh, this would be easier. Here we go. Give me a second, Eduardo. Invite to server. Where is Yudes? Holy moly, I have a lot of. Oh, how do I find the Yudes server, man? But yeah, it's just Yudes. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Kids course. Oh man. For some reason, I can't find Yudes. Maybe yeah. I'm gonna have to. Turgon, can you send me the link to our Discord? Got somebody wanting to join and go through the recruitment process. I just don't have the link. Or maybe I can copy from here. Because usually when I try to copy the link, it just doesn't let me. So invite people. Nope, I cannot. So yeah, Turgon, if you can send me a link, I'll send it to him. What's up, H7? How you doing, man? Hard, Roy. I wasn't sure if you were gonna make it, bro. I'm glad you joined. SPC Moon. Oh, freaking dude that doesn't stop. This dude, SPC, caused me a lot of issues this season with merit. Lazy as. It's a beautiful day though, sunny, but at the bright point. There, here we go. How is the merit run, bro? We're doing so good this week. We're just behind Melky, who doesn't stop ever. I do have some good reports. And Captain Neton, I'm about to pass Captain Neton, and that is going to potentially guarantee me the third place. The third place for now. For now, we got CLF and Turgon. What's up, Cleona? How you doing? I said CLF would slack. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about that. I ain't gonna complain about that. I'm sorry. So yeah, we're here hitting. Oh man, okay, no, nobody guards this, man. I already spent all my stamina here. So by the way, if you guys look, I've been fighting all day. I did climb the spot quite well, and you look at my main formation right now. I still have 140, and I just used 10, so I had 150, and I've been fighting quite a bit today. Now, how is it that I was able to do that? That is with what I was talking to you guys about yesterday. Same here, Cleona, having a good time today. And so I've had quite a few fights. If you look at the PvP reports, obviously, like I said, it's been an on and off day, but I fought quite a bit. So there's one here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 plus, probably around 30, 35 plus reports just today. And how do I do 30 fights and still have and still have almost full, stamina and troops wise, I'm okay. That's because, I'm not going every single time I'm not occupying the tile every time. So sometimes when I hit somebody, I'll use the occupy function, or other than that, I'll just march close to the border, let them come, or if they come next to it, I'll guard and things like that. Who's that sigh? Yeah, it's been a very, very good day for PvP, though. We need more trees for the skill points you have there. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, man. One more hit. One more. And we pass our biggest farmer, Captain Neton. He's still doing extremely well for merit, though. He has a lot. I mean, if I had 58,000, what I wouldn't be able to do with 58,000 in resources, man, that would be something else. Now, so I've been fighting all day, and one thing I did notice is my barracks did start to go down, even though I'm running only mountain trolls and guardians or the cheaper units. But you see, my resources are pretty low, and if you look at my conscription, it's about halfway with the heal. That's healing. But I would have liked to be able to fight more. So what I'm testing right now is to see if I can. Of course, I want to lose some power here, some survivability, but I want to see just how much I can win in terms of resources and having full barracks, no barracks going nonstop. If I use T2 units, okay. I know that in TE this is not a big issue because you have the minus 20% reduction, but we're not playing TE, so I gotta play to what I have, So let's see here. See if we should hit somebody who's got Snoopy. We got Lord Slippy. We got Melda, Clang, Dada. So they're both coming over here. Who are these two guys? Ooh, this guy is nasty. And we got Lori. They're gonna stack on this tile right here. All right. We should make a fort here. Nope. I don't want to waste 3 skill points. It's basically right next to my fort. It's my tactical fort anyways. Come on, guys. Somebody come over here. Right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Come on. There's 3 formations coming to this tile right here. You serious? Oh, PL Wayne. He has a nice formation. Lori. Oh, somebody's coming for me, actually. Let's go, baby. Is it PL? It's probably going to be PL Wayne. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happened here with Daryl. They didn't do too bad. As you can see, you know, starting to run cheaper units. Just want to see just how much we can survive, how much sustainability. And the key thing is, I'm so happy. I'm going to show you guys some reports here. Out of all of these, these are the most expensive ones, right? And so I want to make sure that my tank is surviving as much as possible. Let's have a look. So we have this one, this fight versus Volknut. My tank are the ones that were the only ones left, although she didn't heal a whole lot. I need to start studying this. You guys probably can guess what happened here, right? Which, you know, when Gandalf the White does more damage than Bjorn, you know what happened. So did they hit? They're close to hitting. Let's see what happens here. Now the thing is, if I'm able to have a really strong tank like Swans or Mountain Trolls and T2 units, and I will most likely lose the fight in terms of, like, you know, the bars. You might see me having less than the other guys. But the key for me in this case is not that. For me is the resource trade overall. I'll take this. Look at that. I'll take this. Denshun is not even here, is he? Let me ask if Denshun is here. I want to see the difference in, you know, in the resource. Let's go back. In the resource trade here. I do think I did extremely well in the resource trade right here. 381, and then we did, okay, a little bit of madness there on myself. 316, 326, but I healed 41k. That puts me at 280. Huge, isn't it? What's up, Simon? What's up, Luxie? How you doing? You know, so this is the kind of thing I want to do. But the reason why I'm even trying T2 units now is because I want to be able to run 4 formations nonstop next season. We talked about if I wasn't testing so much, well, what's the merit I could probably reach? And if I was playing with 4 fully optimized formations, which I think I can make it, I'm pretty sure I can, without any leveling up, okay, and without any friendly PvP, like a couple of teams were doing, I am confident that I could get to at least 10 million merit. But that means I'm gonna have to be really good at optimizing my barracks. So that's what I'm testing right now. What's up, Simon? What is it? I'll tell you something you don't know. All right, man. I'm always for learning new things. Shoot at me. Come on. Okay, so we got more trolls. Where are my T2s? Man, I was bringing my T2s over here. Where are they at? Guess we're gonna have to spend these ones first. That's fine. That's fine. Let's reinforce. We got full. When you clean a debuff like defense reduce, okay, clean all skills of that type, not only one. If one reduce defense like Undying, and another like Key Ruin, the skill clean all debuffs from that type. So OP. Okay, so let's say, so are you saying, so let me get this straight. If you're fighting Gandalf the White, never mind, Gandalf the White, let's have a look. They might be different, so let's look at the commanders here. No, they're not the same. So if you look at White Rider, come on, Gandalf. So White Rider, damage received by 2 enemy formations. Okay, so damage received by enemy formations. And Deceiver, where is Sauron's up here? Damage received by 3 enemy formations. Are you telling me when... What's up, Stacy? How you doing? So are you saying to me, Simon, that when you cleanse White Rider, you cleanse the Deceiver as well? When CC, you look at your reports, what Gala do? I mean, it just depends who I'm fighting. So let's have a quick look here in Galadriel. Do we have anybody that's healing? Nope, we can send them out. Oh, Mesmer, you just almost. Who is coming? Let's send it right here. You might get somebody that will hit you. I actually think we just took 3rd place, y'all. Let's go. Where are we at? I did say yellow. Okay, for the week, 1 more hit, and we pass Captain Neton, which still puts us 100k behind Melkor. Melkor doesn't stop playing, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna try really, really hard to pass him, but I'm not sure. But here, we are in 3rd place for merit in the season. It's been a very long time since I actually fought for top merit in a season. That's awesome. Let's go, baby. Oh, so Mesmer is gonna be YOLOing at me in just a second. Well, let's have a quick look at a report. So we got a bunch of CC. Let's see, maybe this one will be the one. So she heals. She does the cleanse. Let's just get the information right. Rounds 2, rounds 4. So let's see. Okay, the white ring. Galadriel stun. Oh, she's stunned. So Galadriel got stunned in round 2. So she goes in round 3, doesn't she? Doesn't she then proc that skill in round 3? The white ring. Okay, Nanya's Guardian heals. She heals. So Marauder is cured. Poison damage is cured. Guardians damage received plus is cured. Yeah, she did only that one for them. Okay. Let's see rounds 4. There's 5 lines coming at you. What? Yeah, I mean, there was one that already landed. Kulo hit you. Ooh, Kulo. Gotta be more careful here, man. Ooh, look at that damage. T09. What's going on, Demon Goddess? How are you doing? Good that you made it with us tonight. Got 26 people here. That's pretty cool. You know, the weekend streaming very late. Awesome that, you know, I have your attention. What's up, Reacher? Look at that. Reacher's in the house. Simon, I'm going to do some more research on what you said. That's pretty cool, though. Not going to lie. If it does exactly how you're saying, that's pretty cool. Ooh, almost able to land here and do a freaking, 6 seconds. God, somebody guard, somebody guard. Nope, they took the tile. Darn it. Kind of sickish, but I'll be okay. How are you? How are you yourself? I'm doing good. Slept quite a bit today. Yeah. Slept quite a bit. Needed a rest from from the long week of sleeping late, streaming and stuff. So it was a good rest. All right, guys, who's coming? We could hit this. We could hit. Oh, good Lorian semi. Can I hit this guy? Somebody's coming. Ooh, could go for this one. Ooh, let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go. I'll use 20 on this. Let's see what happens. How you finally got some well-deserved rest? Yes, yes. I mean, I'm still tired. Honestly, if I don't control myself, I can sleep all day. Oh, somebody's sending. Hopefully I get there before they do. Yes, I sure will. Unless they're reinforcing. Ah, they're reinforcing. Yeah, that looks like a reinforcement. Carpet OG. Carp. I feel you. I know. It's rough. There's no carpet OG, so yeah, no, it's not. He's just moving really fast. My bad. 2 lines. It's midnight in Germany, but your stream is more important. Oh, jeez. I'll take that compliment, Reacher. I'll take that. Carp OG, short for Oogie. Oogie. I don't. That name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure I know who it is. You know what's cool though? You can when you select a command, you can the line that they're going. Can you guys see this? How it highlights? It's like flashing. It's actually pretty cool because you're not lost into like is he turning right or is he going straight? That's pretty cool. That was your other account. So that's why it says Firefly Oogie. Okay. Hey fellow, you well? Just been busy myself trying to take an X-Pass. We are 150k troops gone. Oof. Come on, man, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, I believe in you, my man. There we go. Took one out. We're taking it. Oh, see, it was just fake armies. Darn it. Well, that's what happens when you leave stuff out. We take them out. Sorry. Let's go. I'm doing good, Angus. I know it's quite late for you too, buddy. Glad I'm glad you're able to get your stuff sorted on your phone. It might be familiar because me and you play a season in NRP under one of your alts. Oh, can you remind me what season it was? Because now I think I remember like who you are. You did sound familiar. Oh man, was it the one? Was it the one that was you say NRP? Was it the one? Was it the one where we played in Mordor? Angmar. Oh yes, did I know? Of course I know. Yeah, I know which one. It's the only one I played in Angmar RP in a while playing Evil. Of course I know. Oogie, oogie. Yeah, that sounds pretty familiar to me. I know which one it is. All right, guys, we passed Captain Naton. Oh, what a day! I was so behind in the beginning of the day, but no, we made it. We made us keep climbing. We got a day. We got a day still. We got a day still to make this. That's awesome, man. It's cool that we've been playing. We played together in the past. Carpet OG being run by who? Ooh, that one hurt me. That one hurt me. Okay, still held on strong though. Still, let's pull back now. Let's pull back. Yeah, yeah, I know. In honor of Oogie. I know I got hit from all sides. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. See? It might be worth running cheaper units. It might still do me well in the end. There we go, baby. Climbing that leaderboard. Man, it's going to be so hard to take. I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going to sit. If nobody passes me, that's probably where I'm going to sit for the rest of the season. You know, 1.2 mil in 3 days? Yeah, I don't think so. And Melkor doesn't stop. So I just got to make sure that I stay in third place, which is going to be hard because you got Vessi climbing up the ladder. You got Shurkan, you got CLF, you got Turgon who doesn't stop either, and you got Pong. So I'm going to have to keep myself on my toes if I want to try to stay at the top. Let's try something here really quick. Let's bring in some of the cheaper units that I've been training and see how well or poor they perform. So we got some mountain trolls still. We got some marauders, not that many. We got some T2 shield bearers. We got some we got some mercenaries. Yeah, man, we're getting low on troops. We're getting low on troops. I'm always curious about who it was in the first Rings of Power. That Cetus was. I'm pretty sure I was Rings of Power, as in. I don't think I was. I think Randy was one of the first ones on the Rings of Power NRP server. I know I was one of the first ones on the War of the Ring one. You know, season 3, I believe that was season 3, season 4. Can't remember now which one. But Rings of Power, I think it might have been either Randy or All Things Middle Earth might have been. I know I waited a little bit before jumping onto it. I piloted just last season. We like to confuse ourselves. Got everybody here. But as you guys see now, nothing has really changed. We're still fighting in these regions. Ooh. Heon and Diesel took the North Keep, which is interesting. That's news. You got these guys still fighting over here at the pass. I don't think Diesel was able to take it. Alright, so they were able to do some siege, but not enough to take it. You got us fighting over here at 40 million still. That's rough. Quite a few people if you consider that it's not a ring fight, you know. You got Fire just playing around down here. Yep. Wonder who and what they're fighting down here. Now, see, although I see Lucy just taking the big tiles, stacking on that resource. That's just right here. So yeah, 72.9. Oh, almost double of what I have. What we could do with that kind of resource, man. Cave of the Dead. Oh, would be nice to try some old breakers. And the ring fight, I don't know, you guys, but it looked like it lasted like 10 minutes. Oh, that's not the ring. It feels like it lasted 10, 15 minutes. There's like no forts, basically. And now that the ring fight, probably the strangest one I've ever heard of, to be honest with you guys. It was a very interesting one. Now we're seeing some more forts being popped up. That's because Ilil and Noad. Oh, okay, 15 according to QC. 17 minutes. And so Ilil and Noad would now take the ring uncontested because they won the ring fight. Randy definitely was, yes. Like, I still have a screenshot of the teams, but so many people switched. Yeah. Have like 25 different names. I know, Mesmer. I know. I'm just kind of talking out loud here. France is getting low on troops too. This is what I get for leaving all the armies in my QC army fort, which they are monsters for killing, by the way. Kill Cleed, traitor. Why? Where is Cleed from? What team does he play? Did he used to play in? Okay, 3 more minutes. I'm gonna try the cheaper units. I'm probably gonna get wrecked, but then again, I'm trying just to see if the resource trade ends up being worth it. That's the whole point here. Ooh, we took a few tiles in the last few minutes. Nice. P.L. Wayne. There's a trader who changes sides, creates his own little community, and cuts off all roads. Yeah, that's a tough thing, man. That's a tough situation. If I see him, I'll send him to live in the sea. Under the sea. The Cleeds are interesting to say the least. I mean, I think I seen a Cleed on Discord before, but I hadn't really heard of him prior to this season. And also, I've only seen them comment from time to time on certain builds there, so I personally don't know them. And definitely a great result here for you, man. Considering the investment size difference, it's a pretty solid result for this dude here. Yeah, look at that. Not bad. Not bad, really. There's multiple. It's like the whole Ilil thing, right? So they all kind of have the same name, and you don't know who's who. Yep. Ilil is the same. You just see a bunch of ILs in their names. You have no idea who they are. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find one now. Just when you're trying to find one, you're like, yep, now you don't see any. Here we go. You get in another one. Fagan OP. It's cool to see that guy running his dwarf formation. Look at that, another one. There you go. So you never know who they are. We got some. All right, 19 seconds, and we get to test some cheaper units. Let's go. Let's go. I haven't used swans in such a long time. I kind of miss them. All right, so we got some. Let's see. So we got some shoot bears. Who we're gonna put that? We're gonna put that on this guy right here. Let's put some marauders on him. And I'm gonna have to go with one of these here too, just because I don't want to get countered by having 2 medium on the same guy. So let's see what happens if we do this. Yeah, stack incoming. So let's land here for now. It's not like we're gonna spend all the stamina we have right now, so we can take a hit here. Coming to this one. It's gonna take us about 2-3 minutes. Yep. I've just hit under 800k merit today. I want to reach 1 million by season end. What's up? What's up, Precious? Look at that. Precious kids in the house. So Matsu, let's see. Yeah, send it. I'm right here. Okay, I'm coming right here. So if you're close, let me know where you are. I can move to a different tile and you can hit me. I don't have the ultimate units. I have my extremely ultimate budget units. But it'll be a good test for sure. So let's see. I'll see how that goes. So Angus, how many days you have left in your season? Team, yeah, there you go. I got my Timo units. That's a good one. I should call it that. How you doing, Precious? I found a way to tell one apart. I'll go, who? Who? Oh, if he responds, it's the owl cleat. Good one. Good one. No, I've given up, goddess, for tonight. No troops left till tomorrow now. Are you well? Yeah, I'll let you guys talk to each other here. I'm reading you guys'. You just mentioned being countered on your damage dealers. Are you meaning it's better to run them with different sizes of units? 100%, Braxton. 100%. Because let's look at a couple of reports, right? Let's look at 2 damage dealers. So in this case, he's running large here and medium here. So if both of them have small, then he will do 20. Star will do 20% extra damage to both. Whereas they will both do extra damage to him. But, the whole RNG things and stuff like that can happen where you might get unlucky and just get completely countered. So having different types protects you from this. So ideally what I want to do before the season is over is actually run Mountain Trails on her. She has such good sustain that I'm not worried about her getting counter. I'm okay there. But it's having each one of these 3 running a different size. So 1 small, 1 cheap large, and 1 medium. So for example, Shoot Bear on Bjorn, Marauders on Saruman, and T2 Trolls on Gandalf the White, or T2 Trolls on Bjorn, Marauders, and Shoot Bears on Gandalf the White. That's the kind of stuff you really do want. You don't wanna put yourself in a place where if one gets countered, the other one counters, and vice versa. Okay, that's some of the best balance I've seen recently. Is when that happens. I kind of want to go for. Let's go for these guys here. Matsu, I'll wait for you to let me know when you're ready. I don't know yet. Our timer hasn't started, but people says it's under a week. One way that you can see how many days, if you click on season and you click on target, you can see here how many days your season has been active. So it says, oh, this season has been going on for 40 days, and it usually lasts about 60 or whatever. You can tell me exactly how many days you have been playing for, and you can kind of have an idea. Okay, so we took one guy out. Let's look at the second one. Okay, so we wiped Chris out. Okay, yeah, of course. Nothing we need to declare here, but I'm happy using my cheap units to take out. He's almost 10,000 merit. I'll take that one. An ace who has, okay, still, you know, a small account by all means. But then, you know, if I'm getting wiped here, look at that. You know, it's very decent. The resource trade here is so good on my side that I'm happy with that. I'm passing through that fort. You're onto land next to it. I'm passing through that fort. You're on to land next to. All right, cool. Let me know. I'll pull back here, reload, and we can go once. All right, cool. Those two hits just put me so close, so much closer to Milky for the week. I'm just gonna be happy if I can make it. If I'm first for the week, I'll take it. 6.9. All right, so I have a little bit of a fat between me and Pong now. I can. So that's what I'll do for the rest of the season in this formation, just so you guys can see what I'm doing. I actually might just get all these reports so I can put a video out for you guys later talking about this. Okay, so let's start just cooking up some T2 trolls. See, my resources are so low, guys. It's incredibly nasty. Okay, T2 trolls, some more marauders, okay, and some shield bearers. Okay, that's it. Oh, I should have done some mountain trolls as well, because I'm out of them too. That's gonna be my main formation for now. Cheap units. Any Black Serpent Chariot reports? I haven't played with Black Serpent and Chariots in a few weeks now, Precious. It's just been, you know, a long, 2 weeks of fighting. Very low, in resources to sustain it. It's very, very hard to do it. So, not yet, brother. So, are you back, hard bro? 45 days in, so about 2 weeks. Yeah, you can, Angus, you can for sure, make it to 1 million. For sure, man. Gone just landed on it. What? Oh, man. Does that mean that you hit him? Gone. Where is Gone? Oh, Gone. All right, cool. Well, just don't go there yet. Wait a bit for me. And then we can see if we can make it happen, man. Oh, I don't have enough shield bearers. So let's make a quick change here. But we'll for sure we'll get some Black Serpent. Black Serpent is very, very, very decent. Just I need to work out where he will really, really shine. All right, so 80-24. Whew. Yeah, I mean, you go from T1 to T2 is a big jump. Wow. All right, so we got enough there. You know what? Let's do this. Boom. And boom. This is going to be the way we go. Okay, we probably have enough for one more hit after this. So 2 more hits for the night. Then we're going to have to basically call it a night. Not much to do after that, right? Let's see what we got. Someone tell Amazon my troops haven't gotten there here yet. Have moved away from the testing of trolls on both support you were doing yesterday. For now, yes, Eduardo, because double mountain trolls is a little bit expensive for for how much PvP I'm trying to do, and so like I'll test that next season. I still see potential, but not 100% confident. I had a report where I was. I was pretty intrigued. It was one of those that we saw yesterday. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Where is it? It's the one that I think was probably fair. I just kind of destroyed my formation. No, that was yesterday. So let's see. This one right here. And I was like, what just happened here? And so a lot of stuff went on. So of course, it wasn't the cause wasn't this. So I still gotta dig through. We had some nice potential good hits, like versus Mesmer. This was a great hit. Just gotta keep cracking. See, one of the issues here, you know, I got countered by this guy and this guy on these two guys. So if I was running a medium, at least the damage from these two would have been 20% less. And yeah, but these two would have countered him. Yeah, but it's like I said, it's a balance. Bjorn would have countered this guy right here, but then these three countered both of them. So if I had a medium here, only Saruman would have hurt me, and then I would have been equal on with all these other three. So a little bit of a balancing act. All right, sweet brother. I'm still recouping. How many minutes I got until I can move again? 3 minutes. So let me just see where you are, and then all right, you're there. Okay, cool. So what I do? Who's here? Semi. All right, cool. So I'll move right here, and then you can hit me if that's okay, because I can't get to where you are. All right, 340. Oh, he's coming, so I can't. Let's see. If he loses, then I can. Who is this? Cloud Prince of Crime. Oh, they drew. Oh, he took it, so I can't go there. Never mind. I can. He went back. All right, cool. So hopefully nobody comes here, and I can go here, and you can hit me there. Is that okay? Right there. Sweet. I'll go here. 3 minutes 40s. I think by that time, Saruman is already healed. Yep, 220, and we can come. I mean, you're probably gonna be hitting me with like some nasty units. Before next season starts, unless my team joins very quickly, which I don't think they will, and I kind of hope that we don't. I think we all, I think we're gonna need a few minutes. I think we do kind of need a couple weeks break, or yeah, And so I'm gonna be making something really cool for you guys. Oh, I almost got 3. 3 what? Sorry. I'm making a troop reference guide for you guys, where you should know for your formation what is the optimal unit for different stages of a season. So let's say you got a lot of fats, you got a lot of resources. These are the best that you should be running. And then by the time if your barracks are getting too low fairly quickly, and you can't really keep up filling it up and fighting, and you move to the second level, which are basically the second best units for that formation for you. Because I do believe that there needs to be a balance. If you really want to be competitive, almost got 3 people. Send a report, man. Let's have a look. If you want to be competitive, you can't just be running the best units for your formation. You got to be able to keep fighting as much as possible. So finding the units that will help you sustain that, even if let's say I run my best units, and usually, let's say in this formation with Galadriel, I usually have half of an army left. Okay, and I take out the other guy. Is that better than fighting the same person and having only 1/6 left, but the cost of training them again compared to having half a barracks on the other one is a lot less? I am with the argument that even if you lose a battle, having cheaper units, having lost less in resources and training time is a better outcome. Especially now that you can build your troops in forts. You know, you can have multiple commanders sitting around in different forts, and if you have the resources, you're just cranking them up non-stop, overnight especially. So I think it's gonna be really good. It's kind of stuff that you really want to consider. So you got okay, gone. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm really happy seeing this setup that you have here. It's really cool. All right, not a weak player either. Not a weak player at all. All right, and you got Finn. I have no clue what these guys in Seoul run, so it's kind of cool to you share this report. A Z2 Dwalin. Wow. Oh, this guy has some R15. Like, where is his gear? Definitely is not his main formation. Or maybe this is his main formation, probably. R7. Yeah, Z1. What are his... Okay, there's one here. See, that's the mistake he's making. He's running way too many units. Yeah, he needs to... I mean, decent account, but he needs to work on his formation. All right, cool. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy with this. Oh my lord, am I happy with this trade, Matsu? I am so happy with this result. Wow. Look at my really expensive unit here. Look at my expensive unit intact. That's what I'm looking for. Wow, took 51,000 damage and healed 55. Beautiful. This is what I want. This is good, man. Z1. This is nasty. I mean, this is what I was saying. If I was running more, if I was running tankier units, if I was running Guardians and Woodmen maybe, or a cavalry, a Shire Protector, I probably would have had maybe half of my bar here left. But I don't think I prefer that. I prefer having this much left and have saved myself hours of resources and training. This to me is a huge win. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to explain to you guys. This game is a game of numbers and not just of armies. It's a resource. Doesn't matter if you have 80,000 resources, but if you don't have your stamina in check, if your units are all in the hospital, you don't have enough grain to train to heal them all. There's all these different factors that play around, and usually we're just like send and go, send stop, and we kind of depend on just sheer numbers to win. As you can clearly see, by managing my resources like this, I can probably sustain four formations fighting the whole day. I'm pretty confident. So I love that. Why does Saruman's? Let me have a look at yours. How close we are? Okay, we're below 100k of passing Melkor. Let's go. Let's have a look at your report. I don't think it's necessarily your Saruman. Let's see the order of who attacked here. So wow, 3 of your commanders went before me. This is not good for me. Although I'm not building my Gandalf to be quick. Look at that. I'm still building him for a very high damage reduction. 316. That's probably the highest anybody can get. I mean, if I got the other 3 rolls, it would have been another 18. Would have put me at 334. That would have been interesting to see. 334 focus would have been nasty to see. But I got a lot of damage reduction. So let's see your first attack on me. My damage reduction is minus 81%. That is very, very high. Wow. Whew. That is really 81% damage reduction. That's why I'm surviving so long. 81%. Wow. That's a lot. Okay. But so that's one of the things. Really high damage reduction on my Gandalf. The other thing I'd say is your Saruman is going last. So you got these guys helping you with the stacks. Gotta see how. Wow, you should. Yeah, you should be doing extremely well. Let's have a look. Maybe it could be. It could be that when you hit, I'm still full of white council, so that's mitigating a little bit. But you have to see if your Saruman is getting maddened. If he's not, then yeah, then we have to look at that. 81% damage reduction here. You know. Let's have a look over here. I don't think he would get madness because even my Galadriel is slower than he is. So she wouldn't be able to give you madness. Yeah, no madness here either. I mean, I'm gonna have to kind of just. Oh, here we go. You are maddened round 4. So, but you hit me. You hit me here too. You hit me. You've hit me. Yeah, you did. You didn't hit yourself at all this time around. Look at that. You're resisting. Wow, that's kind of crazy. You resisted the whole time. Well, I don't think so, Mesmer, because this skill here is for all units. This is only to make it so it's the whole fight. But in the beginning, he's getting that minus 30 and the plus let's see, 700, so another 14%. The 30% damage increase. So this is a nasty Imrahil, dude. This is so nasty. 10k healing. I have to say though, I do think I'm not sure if I would run Swan Knights here, Matsu. This is probably what I change. Either I run a high damage unit on him, or yeah, that's probably what I do because you're kind of lacking in the support. You're kind of lacking a support here. I still think you did it quite well considering you didn't have a support, and I have 2 supports. I mean, you got him; he's a tank, but other than that, you know, he does a little bit of healing, which I love that you're running him, by the way. So I think the issue is your King of Man is not really supporting your formation. These 2 are fine. King of Man to me, I think, is the issue here. I probably change him, test something else instead of him. But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look into this report a little bit later and see why is it that your Saruman in this situation did so poor. 261. I took 264. So I'll have a look. I'll try to get back to you later if that's okay. All right, guys. I think we got time for one more hit, and then we're gonna close for the night. I know we've only been here for an hour, but it's the weekend, and I make sure everybody has a good rest. And because we're going to be back tomorrow. The fact that he's very slow doesn't really help you. I've struggled with slow Saruman for a long time. That is why I've made him fast. But I'll have a look, all right? Trying to avoid problems with your wife. No, my wife, actually, No, my wife is really cool with this. Because my parents are here, and the room that my mom stayed last time is actually my office now. Last time my office was still in my garage outside. Shout out to Trickle again. So, because my dad is here, and this bed was kind of small for both of them. My parents are sleeping in my room with in my room where my wife and I used to sleep, and my wife is actually right behind the green screen here. She's sleeping while I'm talking. She's right behind over here. So, yeah. I don't know how she puts up with this, but we're making the dream. All right, we got enough troops for one more go, and I actually want to test this here. I want to test the cheapest fast unit I can possibly get, which are these guys. Let's then give myself. I don't have enough for shit bearers, so I'm gonna have to go with not the other cheap options. Oh, I really wanted another large. But I'm definitely not running Bjorn. Trolls, I don't have almost nothing here. These guys are not enough. Yep. All right, then we're going to go with Woodman then. That's going to have to be the solution this time around. You got a really calming voice, though, so it makes sense. I hope she's sleeping well, too. Demon Goddess. DG. Sounds weird just saying the first name, Demon. Because, yeah, for sure. That is not what you are, so definitely don't want to be saying that. All right, who's over here? We got Rip and Galio. Who is this one? All right, so who should we go for, guys? We got the Lion Warrior. This guy has a pretty nice setup. Depends on the day. Oh, Captain Naton is not stopping. You gotta stop, man. Stay away from me. Love seeing people still run Dane. I actually love seeing this guy's formation. I actually love seeing this. So cool. His Isildur is probably one of the ones I've seen stay alive the longest. I actually really like the way that he's built his. This is probably how I'm gonna have to try to build mine. Look at this. 189 attack and 183 defense. That's crazy good. Well, a lot of people in my team have kind of switched off from Dane and fighting Fire and Ilil. These guys are mainly focused on the evil side. So I've been seeing a lot of evil commanders, a lot less of good side this season. That's for sure. So that's really cool. But I really like how he's running his. Oh, this is just so cool. 189, so it goes to up to 200 for the first 3 rounds, and then he's still pumping out a good amount of damage here for a tank to do consistently. I mean, I fought him a few times today, and he did really well. Who was here, Rip? I don't want to go after you, man. Are you asking me? Let's go. All right. Hopefully somebody hits me after that. Let me see. I have a few reports versus him today. And he does extremely well. Not this one. I'm going to have to save a lot of reports before the season is over. I usually forget to. Then I regret it. Like, oh, what happened to this fight? Or what happened to... right here, look. 75,000 damage. That is so good. That is so good. I mean, I love, I'm a lot of this damage. This is kind of crazy. Look at all the madness damage here. I'll definitely be saving yours. What's up, Lex? I'll show you the map in a second. He did 372,000 damage, but only 314 hit me. Everything else was on himself. I actually, oh, am I glad on this report. A lot of damage. Just something happened to my formations that they didn't do anything. Angus, is the queen with the cat any good? Got her today, so only 4 left together and got them all. She is not the greatest, Angus. If you're gonna pump money into a bunch of commanders, she's gonna be one that you can make it work, but she's not that great. I would not, invest too much. I wouldn't invest into her if I were you. What's up, noob? How you doing? Got some new faces here, or newer faces here. Yeah, they don't save after. That's what I'm saying. I gotta save a bunch in images and stuff so I can reference them later. Maybe we should create an app though. Maybe well, I'll keep it to myself, the idea for now. I can look into that later. Images, then we can analyze the data. Save the reports and video. Yeah, that might be a little bit too much work, but we'll see. I got a couple more though fighting Lion, which was really cool to see. I mean, kind of really cool to see how his Isildur is doing well. And remember, my team is let's see this fight and I'll go look into it. My team is half elemental, so still surviving that well is an accomplishment. He's pure good RP guy. Yeah, he's doing extremely decent, for only running an RP team. I see how well we did. It got really, really cheap units, so we might suffer a few losses here. We did, not that much though. See, I'll take this. Of course, I know it's a bit of a difference in size accounts. That's not that I'm not really judging this whole situation, but just losing this much. Oh, it's so cheap to replenish these after. Can I do one? Let's refill once. I actually wanted to hit these guys here. Oh, sigh. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna do something that I usually don't do. I'm gonna hit him before him because I want to hit Sai with this formation. Sai has a pretty nice setup. Come on. Let's see what happens here. There we go. He owes me $5. I mean, I don't have half army. It's not full, but 1,500 less. Did Sai just walk back? Who did I hit at the end? Oh, I didn't hit Sai. I hit somebody else first. Oh. I hit this guy first. All right, he did 92,000 damage using this. It's not a damage weapon accessory. I'll give you that. And then we did barely any damage to side this time around. All right. I mean, running probably the amount of... See, this is the cool thing. Shout out to like owing me $5 more for the shout outs. Potentially the amount of troops I lost here is cheaper than the amount of troops that he lost here. Because he's running very expensive units. So losing the mountain trolls, the woodmen, and the guardians probably cost me less than it cost him. So I will take that. I'm happy with that result, actually. Ah, oh, come on, only 60,000 more. Melky, I passed you. But 1.1 mil to pass him, it would be, I don't know, what it would take in order to pass him. But I'm going to continue making cheap units. Hopefully that allows me to build a few formations for the next couple of days before the end of the season is over, potentially allowing me to do a little bit more. We got a lot of merit. We fought a lot today. Very, very exciting. Very exciting. Do we have one more go? Oh, we can have one more go, guys. Let's have one more go. Wow, these guys, we find somebody while they are replenishing their life, their HP. Okay, we got a full here. We got a full here. Full here too? Yep. I think just the Guardians we don't have a full, but then we can go, we could go Marauders, Halberdiers. Let's go Marauders. There we go. We wait, and then we go one last hit, one last ride. Anybody available in the chat here that wanna go? Look at that, Lex. What's up, man? Look at that. Lex just joined our premium select group of members in YouTube. Welcome to our Hobbit supporter, Lex. I appreciate the support, man. Mesmer, well, let's do this. I'll send it right here. And you can hit me there. Thank you, Lex. I appreciate the support. All right, 5 minutes. I mean, I'm waiting 6 just for my 8, for Galadriel to be ready to go. So it'll be another 8 minutes before we finish. Cool. Good night, everyone. Enjoy the stream. Take care, fellows. See you tomorrow. If I haven't gone crazy over this game. Angus, by the way, brother, do me a favor before you go. Send me in a DM your commanders, your formations. Yo, shout out to my boy Angus. Right, just throwing that out there right before he hopped off with the 10-pound super chat, brother. I appreciate that support, bro. You have no idea how grateful I am. And more good stuff, more good stuff is about to come soon. Your guys' support makes it a lot easier for me to be able to do the next level of things that I want to do for the game. All right, so I appreciate it. But Angus, by the way, brother, before you leave, make sure to send me in a DM your commanders, your formations, in your gear, and I'll look to see how I can help you. I'll give you some, some tips and what I would potentially do with your commanders if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. But I love to support you and help you, display better. What's up? Look at that Mesmer. Now we got Mesmer here with the $5 super chat. Lion owes me about $15 now for this shout out. Oh my! I'm gonna have to screenshot this Mesmer and tag him on Discord. Like, bro, you owe him 15 pounds or $15 for this shout out now. I appreciate it, guys. You guys are just making the end of this stream, the end of this evening for me, just that much better. I appreciate it. Do it. I'll find him and do it. The funny thing is, I know who that guy is on Discord. His name is so familiar to me. I might have played with him in the past. Let me see if I can just find his tag here really quick. I know who he is. Lion. Yeah, I mean, Lion. Yeah. Lion Warrior. Of course I know. I did it with you. I know who he is. We played together. I can't remember where now, though. I gotta see what I think I played with him before. Don't remember where. But I appreciate Mesmer either way. I appreciate the support, man. Escanor. Yeah, where is Escanor? Escanor is somewhere. He's coming? Nope, that's not him. Bart Baron. Oh, Captain Tony's going back. It's my time to shine. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and we'll go with Mesmer's hit for our closing of the stream. Let's go, baby. 3 minutes. So we got here, Vil Perry was hit by, Neton. Captain Neton. Let's see if we find any interesting different formations here. Well, Neton took out like 3 people. Matsu, if you're still here, let me know how it goes if you're able to change, King of Man to a different support and see how that goes. Because although you're tanking with both Imrahil and him, there's basically no damage mitigation unless you get stunned or maddened, which can happen, but it's the RNG of that is a lot lower than having a different type of of support. I tried that first. Okay, 1 minute 30 seconds and we get here. Who is this? Clown Prince of Crime. Kirby. I remember Anatar. I remember this guy. I can't remember where from, but I remember him too. Batu. 52 seconds, y'all. I mean, it's been a good PvP season. But I'm excited to, like the whole focus this season was basically, which is fun, but just it's nice when you think, okay, I'm ready for a different type of season next time, because this season was basically us just defending, just defending the whole time. First from these, from all 6 teams, and then from these 2 on the left here. So we've been here. We were here for about a week or 2, going back and forth. We went up all the way to like right here, if I'm not wrong. And now we've been here for, look at this. What is it? 22 days in this region. So it's gonna be nice to have a change of scenery. I can't say we're Undeep survivors because we're not fighting in Undeep. It's going to be the Wither Garden survivors, or the Central Mirkwood, yeah. We didn't get to Undeeps this season, man. That was crazy. We didn't get to go there. All right, we're full. All right, Mesmer, I'm coming right here. 3 minutes 40. I'm ready for you. Withers Protectors. There you go. Exactly. That's a better name. I don't count as a team. I have to create the Kirun cult. Who's coming here? Vil Perry, you don't even dare come in. Malik. I'll be here. Sweet, man. I hope you do. That's awesome. I honestly do. It's cult, you say. Because a lot of times people come and watch the streams that, it's part of their season, but then they might hop off like, oh, I gotta, not part of my season anymore, so I'll go do something. I hope you guys stay. I'm trying to make these as fun as we can, not for people in my season, but for everybody that's in the community, So I hope that we're I'm gonna start asking you guys for some feedback as to like what kind of things you like to see, either in videos but also in live streams, because I'm sure there's still thousands and thousands of players that are playing the game. So what do we need to do? What do I need to do, to get more of them here? Kirun and Ogler. You run, okay, that's cool. I may know a thing or two about Colt. I didn't know you ran Ogler. I hardly ever see people running Ogler. I'll try starting a second season soon, so it's gonna be hectic. I mean, yeah, whatever you guys are able to. One thing I know for sure, it's hard to play and listen to stuff at the same time because YouTube doesn't let you. I'm gonna post a link later in my Discord. It's an app called Video Lite, and this app actually lets you, like get off YouTube and still be listening to the content, to the audio. You know what? I know. Does that make sense? I'll show you guys next time. I'll show you maybe tomorrow, and that way you can, if you're playing the game, you can still listen to the stream, even if you're playing the game. So you don't have to do one or the other, or play, watch on the TV or watch on somewhere else. You can just have the live stream playing on your phone, go into Rise to War, and the audio still playing in the background. So. So if you guys just kind of want to, I'll tune in for a little bit while I'm playing. So you guys can do both instead of having to do one or the other. So I'll send you guys the links in a second here. You need to do a lot of shorts. All right, that's a good feedback. Thoughts on Elrond? He can be good. I'm not gonna go too much into him right now. I'll get some reports from a couple of friends that run exclusively elves, and he's showing some really good results. So I'll get his input. And so the idea, what I'm going to do is for commander guides in the future, when we do these guides, I'm going to do them in two formats. We're going to do them in live streams to go really thorough on the content, and if we're able to cut them down into shorter videos, we'll do. If not, I'll then re-record into a video, like a 10-15 minute video format, and then you guys can watch it. And for a lot of these, though, I'm gonna start bringing in people that actually main those commanders extensively. For example, if I'm gonna talk about Galadriel, okay, I've been running Galadriel for a few seasons now, so I'm pretty well versed. But why not bring in a couple of players like Vessi and AJ, who run them a lot and for many seasons? Let them talk about the nuances of Galadriel. Right? If you got, for example, somebody that runs Círdan, I got a friend called Clishan. He runs that dude left and right, and he does extremely well with them. So why not let him talk about it a little bit? So, but Elrond can, just to answer your answer, Corndog, he can be good. The issue is, he has to be run in a true damage formation. You're not gonna get as much success from him as running him just by himself on a damage dealing formation. So kind of a hybrid setup works really well. Although, you can potentially see, depending on the fight, Mesmer, I'm ready for you, brother. I'm right here. Right here. Waiting for you. Oh, Trico is here too. Where are you, man? All right, cool. I'm right here, just waiting. I haven't seen Elrond haven't seen people running Elrond when he is not in a troop setup. Need to see. Because if you look at his kit, he does double attacks from his R4. He ignores defense from his top R0. Bottom R0, he gets extra attack and defense, right? And then his middle one debuffs, like 15 each. Level 1, level 5, and level 10. Hey, Lion gonna hate me. It is gonna be funny when we tag him, just for the fun of it. sent you a few pics and hang out in DM my gear before refine and what it is now using 3 formations. Really, all right, cool. I'll have a look, get you some feedback when as soon as I can. I have him as Z3 with Gil, Gandalf the White, and Gimli. My Elrond has 714 command and March Wardens reach 240 attack. Now, Corndog, quick question: what's the kind of results you're getting right now with the setup like that? Celeborn also worked, but Vest, you say no. Celeborn, that's... I'd have to see some reports to believe that too, Simon, because I've my friend who runs, who runs all elf team. Look at that last hit of the night, guys. YOLO, let's go, Mesmer. Let's go, baby. And so we try running Celeborn, and he just doesn't perform very well. It's kind of everywhere and nowhere at the same time. It's a bit weird. Ogler, I see a lot of potential, definitely. All right, let's see what happened. Ooh, that was a good hit on my part. Can't believe I'm winning. Can't believe I'm winning. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'm so happy to see this right here. Bro, I'm running the cheapest cavalry I could find. And he did well. That makes me so happy. Imagine the potential of running one very, very cheap, like 1 or 2 extremely cheap units on your main formation and saving so much time and resource. You can run like 2 tier 3 units and then like 2 T1 and T2. That could save you so much time and resources, man. It's so awesome. 240, 211 at the end versus 340. I'll take that hit. Running freaking mercenaries. No HP. Oh, I'll take this one. I'll take this hit. Oh man, who was the cheap one that came after me after that one? You cheapo. And you still got hurt. I'll take that one too. Nice. Look at that. Running all tier 3s and tier 4s. Running T1s and T2s. I'm not gonna complain about this. Gimli does 120, 170, and Elrond does 70 to 100. I mean, 70 to 100K is actually not bad, Corndog. One place I have a few reports that I need to save, and it's on Discord, and I can show you later. Join my Discord. I don't know if you have there. I'll be back tomorrow with my Wolf's Shadow. All right, brother. Let's get those troops ready for tomorrow. We got just a few days left, guys. So if you guys are watching here, I don't Nazgul cheer. Nazgul is not here right now, but I'll hit him up. Maybe we can do some more PvP tomorrow. Let's end the season. Let's have some fun. I will join Discord and send reports. I'm in bagging at the moment. Oh, sweet. Do that. Let's get some more information. The last reports my friend sent, I was actually looking at it today. Where is it? Commander discussions. Where is it? I mean, his Elrond is doing some really nice. I mean, 130,000. That's versus Fell Beasts. That doesn't really count. Sorry, that doesn't count. That one doesn't count either. But here, 74K versus an all-out RP Evil it's actually pretty decent. And they survive quite well in the setup that he has. But 70 to 100K on your Elrond is actually not. It's actually really good if you consider that if you're not fighting eagles or fell beasts and he's doing 70 to 100K, that is actually really, really, really good. So send some reports. Elrond is decent, but he is a bit of a. You can either do quite well, or he was gonna do 50, 60,000 damage. My name is Corn in the game. Some of your youth teammates played against me before, then joining youths. All right, I'll ask them about you, and hopefully we get to see you sometime. All right, guys. Look, it's It's been fun today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully, some of the stuff we talked about has helped you. As you guys can see, you can potentially, again, you guys can see the kind of argument saying, yeah, but the only reason why you're able to run mercenaries because of the account that you have, which that is a point, but potentially that's not the whole picture. You know, my idea here is not to run T1 units and destroy the enemies. I don't mind, having 5% left here. If this is gonna get me a better resource trade and time to train trade, that is what I'm looking for. Because next season I'm gonna look to run 4 formations that will PvP. So I need to find the best value for my money for what I'm trying to achieve. And it's showing some potential, especially when you look at some of the reports that for example, if I look for some PvP versus Mesmer, and I was running my T3 units, you see that the difference in result actually hasn't been that different. Look at this. Look at this. Look how close this was. T3s all around. Okay? Let's look at another one. Look at this. Right here. I got wiped by Mesmer. Right here. Boom. Look at that. T3s all around. Boom, right there. So finding the cheap units that I can run and basically get the same results, I call that a huge one. Okay, but we're gonna keep doing some more research, for science next few days, and so hopefully we're gonna have some nice new insights for you guys. Okay. Have a good one, mate. Love your stream. I appreciate Corn Dog. That's a cool name. Finally, shout out to Lions now. $25. Man, Lions gonna hate you, bro. Cool night again. You can make 5,000 mercenaries to 750 swan lines. Exactly. If I can make that amount of mercenaries and just running T3 trolls, that puts me basically an all-day fighting, even at lower resources. I don't know. That sounds like a one to me. All right. He took his Baron again. Yep. Who is this guy? Oh, Malik. All right, guys. Well, look, it's been fun tonight. I appreciate everybody that stayed on. We still have Mesmer here. Angus skips I think for the last week, Angus is like, hey, guy, I'm probably going to hop out. And then he's like, oh, actually, I'm still here. I appreciate you, Angus, being here, brother. I know it's late for a lot of you guys. Corn Dog, awesome to see you around. Hopefully see you again. We got Simon in the house still. Demon Goddess. Let's see who else. I don't know if Wyman is still here. Noob, you take care. Let's see who else we got in the house. Lex. Shout out to Lex for joining today as well. Let's see. Matsu. Appreciate the fight, brother. And all you guys that might be here watching a little bit quiet. I appreciate all you guys. Don't forget, we will see each other tomorrow. So you guys take care. Have a great evening. And see you guys later.